What's up peoples, and welcome trainers to a thrilling adventure through the Unova region. It's SGzEnt and welcome to my let's play of Pokémon White 2 and loosely Black 2. This is going to be the third generation 5 game that I'll be starting on, and these games are highly regarded due that a lot of people that did not get the time to appreciate what this game had to offer. As you can see, these games are the sequel to the normal first Pokémon Black and White. The first in the Pokemon games mainline, unlike the others like Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, Emerald and Platinum, those were enhanced versions. Now, I'm gonna tell you something right here guys, that I'm not used to Generation 5. I remember playing this game when I was young, and at that time it wasn't as memorable as Pokemon Emerald and Platinum personally. Because of that, I spoke to my team and they've given me the nod to play this game. I believe personally that I have also missed out on some amazing content, as this game has the largest amount of content to play and experience. This game here is staggeringly massive that this generation is not praised for. Some of you might ask why I haven't done a let's play of Pokemon Black and White, and the team and I have been thinking about this for a very long while about what kind of games would be fun to play. We all know that Pokemon Black and White had its criticism. Let's keep it a buck. One of which they decided that the only Pokemon we could catch before post-game was from the Unova region. But guys, in this game they totally changed that, so that is one of the reasons why we have decided to go for this game. So I hope you guys are ready to make more memories in the world of Pokemon as we deep down to a region I haven't played for a very long time. So grab your Pokeball, charge up your devices and join me on this epic Pokemon adventure. So let's do this, on to Unova! Before I do anything, I want to talk to you about the Unova Link. Unfortunately, I cannot do this function due to what I'm using now. But what this does is that it imports your save data from Pokemon Black or Pokemon White to get more out of this game. You know, Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. They have taken full advantage to make this a full sequel to Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Doing this makes things very interesting, and what this does is that guys, that once your save data from Pokemon Black or White is done, there will be some changes to the game. Especially there'll be some people around the region you can speak to that will bring up events that happened in Pokemon Black and Pokemon White, or let's say even in between the events of Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. And that is called Memory Link. Memory Link allows us to sync either of the original Pokemon Black and Pokemon White games with Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 games. We will need to progress our game Pokemon Black or Pokemon White to specific points in the main story in order to unlock certain flashbacks via the Memory Link. What happened is that there are several events that takes place via the Memory Link, and this will connect to certain people that will reflect on the past when spoken to after Memory Link has been activated. You know, them ones there. These memories will explain some of the events that happened in the 2-year gap that led to the current Unova in Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. Also, there is something called Key System, which is also a feature of the Unova Link in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. It allows players like us to change the difficulty level of the game, switch between Black City and White Forest, and change the mystery doorway in the underground urines. They can be shared between players using the Unova Link, but players like us guys can only share the keys that's exclusive to their version. Now guys, a great example here of this key system is like this. I'm going to talk to you about the difficulty level of the game. Now there is like 3 different difficulties called the easy mode, normal mode, and challenge mode. Only normal mode, guys, it is unlocked by default, but guys, like easy mode and challenge mode are exclusive to Pokemon White 2 and Black 2 respectively, and are unlocked by defeating the champion. This awards us to use and get the easy key from White 2 if you're using White 2, and also, guys, the challenge key and Pokemon Black 2. Now fam, let's do this. I would like to echo what I had planned to say in the Let's Play that didn't make it. That finally we have a brilliant, stunning woman that knows about Pokemon in terms of Professor. Not Cynthia, obviously she was the senior region champion, but I mean Professor, you know, the ones there. Now, the reason why I said it is because we had Oak, Elm, Birch, Rowan. Also for the team of Utu, we also had Professor Reed and Professor Clifford PhD, which were all men. I mean, no offense to them, they were all brilliant, but finally a change of direction, you know, them ones, and she is brilliant. And guys, you will see soon what I'm talking about, because in Generation 5 they're definitely freshening things up, isn't it? And also in Generation 4 we even saw Cynthia, as I said before. Big man thing anyway, guys. But she says, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Hey. That's right, the world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bond between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Wow, that's what I mean by a stunning woman, you know, the one there who's a professor. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself? Sure, Professor, sure. But before I choose boy or a girl here in this game, let me speak to the audience. Now guys, before I choose who I'm going to choose here, choosing a boy or a girl in this game is really important, as whatever you choose will bring some slight changes to your adventure and a slight change to the other gender, you know, the ones there. Like for example, the Pokemon that will appear, and also guys, certain events and triggers that happens in the new Unova. And also guys, there are a lot more, you know, the ones there. But don't be worried, I'll say it when we get there. I had to say this, and this may be the only time that I'll be able to say this, so guys, so keep that in mind as you're going through this adventure in the new Unova. This is something that I have to also check when I also research this game. Now, I'm going to go back to Black and White characters for a second here, because the girl's name was called Hilda, but the boy's name was called Hilbert. I was saying to myself, fam, like, if only they changed the first letters of the girl's name and the boy's name from a H to a G, then, you know what I mean, then the girl's name would have been Gilda, and then the boy's name would have been what? Gilbert! And Gilbert is my name, you know, the ones there. Now let me say, now let me just say something right here, guys, is that because people may be watching this and may be saying, yeah, because you're saying that because that is your name, but actually I know a girl, you know, that actually her name is actually called Gilda, you know, the ones there. So that is what I'm trying to say. But if only the developers, you were so nearly there, fam. It's a joke thing, it's crazy. Anyways, but guys, let's keep it 100, yeah, because the character's name in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, the girl's name is called Rosa and the boy's name is called Nate. Now, I've been debating with myself and the team which character I should choose, and this has been so difficult because I normally go for the boy. So big ups everyone inside. And guys, before I tell you my decision on who I'm gonna choose based on gender, what I wanna plug here is that I wanna keep it a buck here, because this let's play is a casual, relaxed let's play with additional information, hints, and tips that you may need to know as we're going along together in the new Unova region, like the Pokemon Platinum let's play, you know, the ones there. And this let's play is more on Pokemon White too. Fam, this look booky. Who is it? That's right, I'm going to go for the girl, you know, like that. And this is gonna be the first time ever I'm gonna be choosing the female, you know, the ones there. Now, let me cut still, because I'm going to make this female having Gilbert's traits. And I have been debating, going through with a lot of names, and it goes to the point that I had to find a unique name, like a combination with my name and a girl name, you know, the ones, just to make kind of unique, you know, the ones there. So there, I'm going for the girl right there. And she said that I'd like to know your name. Please tell me. Anyway guys, so as you can see right here guys, there is something that, it's a little trick here, a little neat tip and neat thing that I didn't know until I found out and researched about it, that you can do this here to your sprite. Look at that. So you can actually tickle it and it goes up like that. Sick stuff, and the one's there, you know. Anyway, let's get back to this. But I've been thinking about the name of what to give to my character, you know, the ones. And I was thinking about, you know, the unique girl here from Gilbert's Pokemon Adventures, you know, the team of YouTube. One of Gilbert's best friends called Mary, you know, them ones there. Or I've been thinking about a few names called, I got two names that combination with Gilbert, my name, and also a girl name, which will make it kind of unique, you know, to the name, and the fact that there's like a girl version of Gilbert. And I came up with two names, as I said before, and I've come up here with a combination here of Gilbert and Bianca, which is Gilyanka, as Gilyanka, and another one called Gilbecca, as Gilbert and Rebecca. Now I've been thinking about both of them because I had a lot of names, and these were the two that stood out because it made sense, you know, the ones there, especially how you pronounce the name. It makes it simple to say. So I have come up here with this one, which is called Gilyanka. So let's go by the lower right there, I-L, which is my name, and then I'm going to add a N-C-A right there, and it fits the letters right there, as you can see right there. Brilliant stuff. And she says that your name is Gilyanka. Yes, it is, fam. You know them ones there. That's her name. Okay, could you tell me a little about your friend, the other older boy who lives nearby? Would you mind telling me his name? Nah, fam, you know the ones there. Less of that. We're not gonna name Hugh. You know the ones there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know the ones. Nah, you know the ones there. But I got a good one. Something that might fit his character. You know the ones there. I'm gonna call him this. Tyson, you know the ones there. I think that's good. I think I like that because the thing about it is that I'm going to remember that name. So I think that's good. And not even that, I think that you guys, the viewers, were able to also remember the name. So Tyson, right there. Gilyanka, I'm going to entrust you with a Pokemon. I'm sure you'll be great partners. The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will be truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you learn what is important to you as a result of your travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That's the most important goal of your journey. Let's go and visit the world of Pokemon. I really like the intro. It's absolutely beautiful and such in detail, as you can see. It's unbelievable. But there's a question that remains. Why didn't I enjoy this game before? Well, probably I did, but probably just wasn't the right time for me to play this game when I was young. Oh, look at our backyard. It looks like Mum has been growing some fruit and vegetables there. Lovely stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Mum is a secret businesswoman, you know, the ones there. Anyway, Mum says, oh hi, why are a Juniper? It's been far too long, what can I do for you? Wow, a Pokédex for my child? Wow, that is great. I think a journey would be a wonderful experience. What now, she's already here? Oh, for Pete's sake, you never change. But guys, there's so much detail in this place, unbelievable. But there is a sound that comes up here after this, and you hear it after. Just check this out. Once you decide on something, you just start going. Okay, Bianca, right? A big green hat, got it. Okay, no worries. That part! Brilliant stuff! You know the ones there. Bianca, I'm home. What the? Wait, that's the room? I mean, let's say that. I mean, where is... Wait, hold on. No, wait. Surely it wasn't like this in black and white. You know the ones? Wait. Anyways, let me just show you because... Wait. Where is the door? No, wait. Mum must have done something here to the room. Surely. I mean... Oh, less of that. Anyway, so guys, let me just show you something quickly. Alright, now you can see here that the text speed is mid. Now, I normally put the text speed to fast, but I'm going to leave the text speed to mid for now. You know, them ones there. And guys, I'm going to show you later on of why I've made that decision. Now, for the battle style, you know, the one that has shift and set. Now, let me explain this quickly. That, you know, shift is when your Pokemon opponents faint. Your opponent tells us what Pokemon he or she is going to use next, and we have the chance to switch Pokemon in the same turn. That's the easy difficulty in this stage, none of the ones that we saw before, you know, in the Unova Link. But when you put it to set, right here, you see that it says right there that it doesn't give you that free pass when the opponent tells you. That is totally gone. So then you will not get the chance here to switch Pokemon at the same time when the opponent also switches Pokemon, and that, you know, raises the difficulty just a little bit. Now what I'm gonna do here, like for every Let's Play I've done, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to leave it here and on shift for now for training and battling Pokemon trainers and rivals, and I'm going to shift it to set for gym leaders, elite four, and champion, just to make it interesting and challenging, you know, them ones there. So cool, yeah. Anyways, let's check this out. The trash is empty. Okay, yeah, let's check this one here. Okay, Bianca, check the PC. Adventure rule number 1. The X button opens the menu. That's cool stuff. Adventure rule number 2. Record your progress with save. So guys, remember that. But I can't believe this. Like, Mum literally ripped off the walls. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Man, let's say that, Mum, why? I mean, surely there must be a staircase to this house, isn't it? But as we saw before, I think this house is probably uniquely made, like the ones that we saw in the intro, that, you know, the other homes are built differently than this home. Anyways, let's go to Mum, because she says something. Do you know Professor Juniper? She's a famous Pokemon researcher. Actually, she's an old friend of mine, and she called me today for the first time in ages. This is out of the blue, but Bianca, do you want to have a Pokemon? Let me try this. Guys, it's one of those ones where I just want to know what would happen if Bianca said no, you know, like that. And guys, the thing about it is that it's all about balance. Big man thing, because when anyone's nurturing their child, you gotta teach them how to respect, not to be too soft, not to have an ego or even a bigger ego, to take responsibility even if they made a mistake, and not to be too defensive, to take care of others, not to be used, to be competent, not to put the victim card all the time. Honor and appreciate your parents or the one that gave you love when growing up. Also, your child needs to know how to make their own decisions, starting at early teens at least. If not, it's gonna be peak, you know, the ones there when he or she grows up. But it's a lot, fam, you know, like that. Anyway guys, let me click yes. Okay, step 2 completed. Bianca, your course of action has been set. A girl named, it's like your one but changed a little bit based on your name. Your name is Bianca, but her name's girl Bianca has come here to meet you. She's a Professor Juniper's assistant. I was told to simply look for a big green hat. That's right, you're going to look for Bianca. And then you get a Pokédex and a Pokemon to be your partner. Oh, your ex-transceiver is in your bag, right? Do you know how to open your bag? Yes, of course. Okay, the girl's name is Bianca. I was told to look for a big green hat. She might be lost because this is her first time here. Gonna look for her. Okay guys, so let's look around the house for a second, because I'm still baffled at the fact that that she took off the walls out from the room, and this house hasn't got a staircase. Okay, let's go here. Now guys, I want to tell you something here about this Ferris wheel. That this signifies that Mom sadly has not achieved anything in her life. It's a really crucial significance here of the markers. You see that model Pokemon right there next to the Ferris wheel. But today, fam, she will eventually. Mom is definitely going to achieve something through me. No, let's check what she says here. Look, it says that it's a model of the Ferris wheel Mom brought as a souvenir. No, let's check this place out. It's a chock full of Pokemon books and photo collections. Mom got a full of books there, you know, the ones. Nothing here. Oh, the trash is empty. The reason why I look for trash is just because you know, like in the older games, you see leftovers and and those kind of items in the bag, I mean in the bin, but nothing there. Ooh, and a Wii console. It's a Wii remote right there. Okay, let's see the TV. Which channel would you like to watch? So guys, when you come here, you see like there's a lot of things here to actually choose from, as a celebrity, battle, and variety. Let's check battle. Hello, it's time for What's That Show, where we talk about the wonderful item. Today, we're talking about the Focus Sash. Watchy, Hug. Have you heard of the Focus Sash? Amazing, you know it. Okay, well, I'll explain it anyway. If you're holding the Focus Sash, when your HP is full and you are hit by damage that will knock you out, you will stay standing with 1 HP. Here, Watchy, try on this sash. I'm sure that it will be good on you. Keep watching. Yes, of course. Okay, let's go celebrity. Welcome to Pokemon Idol. Oh boy. Anyway guys, you know me when it comes to Idol. Guys, keep down the deep flow of idols, because I mentioned this before that we all need to realize that everybody is human. You know, the ones there. And obviously, if you have idols, guys, here, it just removes your view from God. You know, the ones there. So that's why I don't go for idols. But it's always good to admire people, but idols, less of that. Today, we have a special guest whose songs are rocketing up the charts. Please welcome Nancy. Thank you for having me. Now, Nancy is going to sing a song for us. A Sweetheart, please. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Variety. Okay, let's go to welcome to our coverage of the Pokesports Spectacular. It's everyone's favorite event of the 100-meter dash. Oh, the Team Red Pokemon have stayed onto the field. The Bash Buffalo Pokemon Baffalant is scattering everything in its patch. From the White team, the opponent is the Fossil Physic type Kadabra. The athletes are at the starting line. Ready, set, go! Wow, Buffalant charges off the line where a powerful Dash Kadabra is. What? It's being barging in from a starting line? Buffalant is almost to the goal line. What's this? Kadabra has vanished. It used teleport. Kadabra crossed the goal in the blink of an eye. What a dramatic come from behind win, and that concludes today's Pokesports spectacular coverage from Flocracy Ranch. Oh, Buffalant is angry with the result and is charging right this way! Ah! Okay, this is just a commercial about Joint Avenue. Yeah, anyways. Now, I think that's enough, but we got a lot to discover. Anyway, let's go outside. So the population of Aspertia City is 30, excluding me and Tyson. And also, guys, the places of interest in Aspertia City is the trainer school and also the Aspertia gym. These two places are also in one place. I tell you, man, this city is breaking all the barriers of what's meant to be a hometown. I tell you that, and it's more coming, guys. And also another place of interest is also the rivals home, and also, guys, the lookout, guys, is also Aspertia City's most famous point. And also, guys, here the lookout here is actually built here on a hill at the city's northmost point, so I cannot wait, guys, here to see that. And also, guys, here there's some stuff I've researched is that Aspertia City is the only hometown in the core series games to be a city, and as such is much larger than any other hometown and has a higher population. It is also the first hometown in the core series game to contain concrete paths, a gym, and also, guys, a Pokemon Center. Can you believe that? A hometown has a gym and a Pokemon Center. Fam, I tell you, the developers were pushing it, I tell you that. And also, guys, another one is that it's also, guys, the first hometown to be connected to a gate. I tell you, it is peak what's happening here in this hometown, and it is actually a city. Anyway, let's go upstairs and let's talk to this little guy right here. He says, I want to have a Pokemon battle soon. You will, I tell you that you will, because very soon I will myself. And also, she says, what kind of relationship do you want with your Pokemon? I'm happy just having them by my side. Of course, man. I mean, you can have Pokemon by your side in different kind of ways, isn't it, these days? Yeah, so, yeah, either in battle or walking with them or even working with them. I tell you that, man, you can, I tell you, fam, you can experience walking with Pokemon in different kind of ways, the ones there. And also, guys, there was another one I've researched, is also that as Aspertia City is the only hometown to house a Pokemon Center, it also is the only city in the core series game where a Pokemon Center is not a flying destination, as this trait is given to the player's house. Anyways, so Tyson says, what's that? A person named Bianca is giving you a Pokemon? Really? Bianca, if you get a Pokemon, take really good care of it, okay? Of course I will. Of course Bianca will. Anyway, he says, okay, let's go and get your Pokemon. There's something I have to do. And to do that, I need someone I can trust beside my partner Pokemon. A person I can trust. That's right, I'm talking about you. You seem like you got a good instinct. You head home. Okay, big brother. Bye-bye, Bianca. Alright, let's go and find that person named Bianca. Let's go. So anyway, guys, Aspertia City and the old hometown of Pokemon Black and White, as you can see right here, and the way that it's shown, and the homes are put, they seem similar, isn't it? And also, guys, in Pokemon Black and White 2, Aspertia City and also Unova Town are the only hometown to share a region. Them ones there. in this game in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Okay, and Tyson says, still, you are really lucky to get a Pokemon. Now guys, the reason why I'm bringing Tyson around here, because he says some different kind of stuff. And it's really interesting. Like he says here, once you get a Pokemon, you leave on your journey right away. When you do that, I'm gonna have you help me out. Hey fam, hey Brewski, less of that, you know them ones there, less of that. Tyson, you and Bianca are gonna help each other out. It's not a one way, it's a two-way street, you know them ones there. Anyway guys, there was something that I've researched, and it's also about the season mechanic that came in the 5th generation of the Pokemon games. And it's absolutely brilliant because the seasons here actually, it's brilliant how they brought this into the Pokemon games, isn't it? Because exactly like in real life, how seasons affect food, you know, and the area, we also got it in this game. Anyway, let's go here because I know that Tyson's sister's here, and she says, Bianca, did you find the lady Bianca? I hope we get a Pokemon soon. We will. Anyway, we will. Don't worry about that. Bianca will eventually get her Pokemon. And also guys, here is the massive map here of the Unova region. Now obviously we cannot see it right now. Even if I was to click it, it won't bring it up, and even if I get a town map, it won't come up. So yeah, so definitely guys, as soon as we get the town map, we will eventually able to see the city and the towns, especially the new cities and towns guys that came in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Anyway guys, coming back guys here to the season mechanic, as I said before, the season mechanic in this game is brilliant because it affects the gameplay. Like for example, how it affects Pokemon, the forms of some of, you know, some of the Pokemon also have forms, and then the season also affects that, and also some of the food, some of the food that also appear, because some of the food are sold in different seasons. You can battle other people teams in different seasons. While Pokemon encounter rate changes, the background music guys also changes in most route quite slightly. And also the background music of one of the new towns, I think is actually it's not a new town, but actually it's one of the classic towns. I think it's on Delta Town. You know, it changes, you know, drastically, you know, especially in summer, and you got many more. So it's absolutely brilliant, man, yeah, what they did here in the 5th generation of the Pokemon games. Anyway, she says trainers are the ones who have Pokemon partners battle. Yes, actually that is true, but we shouldn't forget that actually it's Pokemon and trainer that battles together. You know, obviously, you know, trainers don't just throw Pokemon in the deep end and battle by themselves. Bond comes with it, and taking care of them come with it. You know them ones there. Anyway, let's take the city slogan, and it says, this is Aspertia City, a city that reaches for the sky. And also in Japanese, it is also called the town signifying further development. People go on journey and become adults. This youth, man, go for it then. Another one that I've researched, and it's something you guys here to do here with the information that was researched here around Aspertia City, is that it has a modern architect. Guys, as we went around, you can see that it has a really certain different style here of architecture. Like Aspertia City employs a vibrant color palette, you know, incorporating a mix of blues, green and white. This choice here of colors adds the city lively and optimistic atmosphere, you know, the ones there. And also guys, the central landmark is the gym. Don't forget guys that actually the gym stands out as a central mark in the city, especially when it's in a training school, you know, the ones there. Nah, no fortune telling, you know, the ones there. Less of that, you know, the ones. Brewski. Anyway guys, and also we got a residential and commercial area. Now guys, Aspertia City features a combination of residential and commercial areas. You know, it's like, it's just to guys, to provide a well-run urban environment. Like guys, as we went around the area, you can just see that the design allows players here to explore various aspects here of the city as we progress here through the game. So guys, and also there was one more thing I also want to show you, and here we guys, as we turn here it is, and we are about here to check here the outlook right here guys, and that is part guys here of the central things that is here in Aspertia City. So guys, we're going up now. Wow, this is gonna be brilliant. I can't wait to see this place actually. Tyson, oh, I get it. The Outlook is Aspertia's most famous spot. I bet Bianca's up there looking at the scenery. Come on, go and get your Pokemon already. And guys, before I do anything, let's check out the trainer card. So guys, here is the Pokemon trainer card, and also you can see that you have an image of obviously of our character, the name of our character, the Pokemon trainer class, and also nature, and also we got some greetings at the bottom of money. So guys, here in the Pokemon trainer card, what we have is that we have the ability to change our Pokemon trainer class and nature right there. As you can see guys, I managed to change my nature. And also guys, in the beginning of the games, you were only allowed a few classes, I think, right now. And also, as you go along in your journey in the Unova region, you will be able to open a variety of classes. So right now, as for now, I'm only going to leave it as Pokemon Trainer because I've researched that if I was to change Pokemon Trainer right now, I won't get it back. So I'm going to leave it there. So guys, here, as we go here into the greetings at the bottom, you know, where it says I am trainer, I'm pleased to meet you, there's some things that we can do here and change. But then when you go there, I'll click it, but when you go there guys, look, you are able to, you click there and then you'll be able to click stats, trainer, connection, greetings, any of those things guys. In other words, you should be able to change up, you know, your phrases and that. But guys, that is only for, you know, when you go here for the C gear and when you go online. I think it's back in those days when you're able to do that, and then by all means you can change that wherever you want right there. Okay, let's go to the famous spot right here. Wow, what a view! That is absolutely beautiful and incredible. I mean, wow. For real, it is very, very beautiful. Especially how they combine this with the seasons in the game, you know, and what the game has to offer. This is the game that pushes the DS up to its maximum, you know, the ones there. By now, the developers were masters at what they were doing until the 3DS came along and the, you know, obviously the Nintendo Switch. But guys, as I mentioned before, yeah, about adding to the stuff I mentioned about the settings here and how, you know, the city has been designed, that it is the elevated setting. Aspertia City is situated on a high ground, providing players with a panoramic view of the surrounding landscape. This elevated setting gives the city a unique and memorable visual appeal. Overall, Aspertia City's design emphasizes a modern and refreshing setting, inviting players to embark on a new Pokemon journey in the Unova region. Absolutely sick stuff. Anyway, let's talk to Bianca. I think that's her. It's so pretty. Hi there. Don't you agree? Of course. Huh? Oh, my name is Bianca. I'm the assistant of the Pokemon Professor, Professor Juniper. By the way, I'm looking for someone. Do you know a person called Bianca? Yes, that's me. Oh, wait. You're Bianca? Wow, you are exactly like what I heard. Ah, nice to meet you. I have really important quest to ask you. Will you help us complete the Pokédex? Of course. Oh wow, thanks. Your support will help Professor Juniper research move forward. Anyway, filling up the Pokédex is totally fun. Big up to the developers, because the developers gave us a chance to save our game before picking our startup without needing to go through Bianca's dialogue again. Because what's gonna happen now guys is that we are about to choose our first Pokemon. You know them ones. So let's do this. Okay then. Ta-da! In here is the Pokemon that will be your partner. Oh, they are. Look at them right there, guys. We got 3 Pokemon to choose from, yes fam, as we make the decision in the beginning that will shape our destiny. This is where we talk and choose who will be our Don for our travels in the Unova region. Let's cook, let's do this. With the new mic just for this part, I'm going to start with Snivy, the Swift Serpent. Now picture this, a nimble serpent poised for greatness. Snivy, our grass type companion, boasts an exceptional speed stat, making it a formidable force in battles. As we guide Snivy through its evolution into the majestic superior, we unlock a world of possibilities. Imagine the thrill of outspeeding opponents, the elegance of leaf blade strikes, and the strategic prowess of moves like coil and leaf blade. With Snivy, the journey is not just about battles, it is a dance of finesse and power. However, Snivy's journey is not without its challenges, with lower defense stats and a vulnerability to fire type moves, guys know the ones there. But fear not, fellow trainers, for with Snivy's agility we can employ tactics that capitalize on its speed advantage, making it a graceful and powerful addition to your team. Snivy stays as a pure grass type its entire life, like Chikorita and Trico and their evolution line as of this game. Even though Snivy is okay and get great moves later in its journey, it has a wide range of grass type moves, depending on what kind of grass type move you want for Snivy in its evolution line. But not to worry, there are plenty of moves that all 3 starters can actually learn from a free move tutor, and with the exchange of a specific color of shards with a move tutor. Now Snivy evolved into Servine at level 17, then into Superior at level 36. Stats focus, Snivy has a high speed stat, making it a fast Pokemon in battles. Strategy, with Snivy's high speed and also access to hidden ability contrary, well, if you ever get it by any chance, can make it an effective setup sweeper. Moves like Coil can boost its stats, while Leaf Blade provides a strong same type attack bonus move mixed with an increased critical hit ratio. Move Leaf Tornado, which has a 50% chance to lower the opponent's accuracy by 1 stage. Snivy has the lowest base stat total of all grass type starter Pokemon. Type weaknesses: fire, ice, poison, flying, and also bug type Pokemon moves. And don't forget that as of Pokemon X and Y, Superior learns the highest base power of all grass type attacks, Frenzy Plant. So everything I've said, you need Pokemon that can complement Snivy's weaknesses, not only in type wise but stat wise as well. Especially for the first couple of routes in this new Unova, in which there are some Pokemon that can beat up Snivy, despite that Snivy's defense is okay. I tell you fam, it's gonna look booky fam, you know, like that. I tell you what man, you can't write this thing up, you cannot write this thing up, because there are some Pokemon, you know, in the first couple of routes that are poison type. So guys, just keep a lookout from that, you know, like that, just keep a lookout from that, you know the ones there. And despite that, you know, like Snivy is one of my favorite Pokemon, you know, so guys, I really recommend it. It's just you need Pokemon, you just need a team that will complement each other's weaknesses, not just in stat wise but also type wise as well. And this also goes for all the starters as well. That's my boy right there. It seems fam, it's wavy each and every time. That's my Don, Tepig, embracing the flame within. In the fiery realm of Tepig, our journey takes a heated turn. Now with Tepig, our fire type Don, evolving into yet another fire fighting type starter, we are getting this fire fighting type 3 generations in a row, like my other Mandem, Blaziken and Infernape. As a whole, the generation 5 starters were not well received at first. Starting as a fire type, Tepig evolved into the mighty Ember, a firefighting type powerhouse, you know them ones there. What set Tepig apart is his versatility, balancing between offense and defense. Heat Crash, Tepig's unique Informer signature move, adds a touch of originality to our arsenal, while moves like Flame Charge and the classic Flamethrower sets the battlefield ablaze. Tepig is not just a flame barrier, it's a symbol of unyielding strength, you know, like that. However, Tepig is not without its drawbacks, with a weakness to water type moves and its speed. Yet, fear not, as Tepig have a lot of HP hit points to balance it up. And also, Tepig's versatility allows us to employ tactics that exploit its strengths, turning it into a symbol of unyielding strength on our journey. Tepig in its evolution line has a fantastic move pool and a very good special attack stat to cause an eruption worth to targets, you know, like that. Choosing Tepig might depend on your preference on fire types rather than the fighting type itself, like Torchic and Chimchar and their evolution line. Now, Tepig evolves into Pignite at level 17, then into Ember at level 36. Stat focus: Tepig starts with a balanced stat distribution, evolving into the firefighting type Ember. Unlike my firefighting type Dons, Blaziken and Infernape, it is slow, but the best thing you can do is to get the move Flame Charge to boost its speed after attacking the opponent, and probably get moves like Soul Dance or Bulk Up for stat boosting if you can get these moves in the game for Tepig's evolution line to be a powerful late sweeper. Also, it learns powerful fighting and fire type moves, which is good for a strong same type attack bonus moves like Hammer Arm, which you can remind Ember to learn it via the move reminder. Don't forget that if a Pokemon uses a damaging move that has the same type as one of that Pokemon's type, which is the same type attack bonus, the move's damage is increased by times 1.5. So in Tepig's situation, when Pokemon use a move that is the same type as they are, that move's power is increased by 50%. For Pokemon that have two types, moves of either type will receive this increase. For my signature move, Tepig learns Heat Crash, a fire type move that deals more damage if the user is heavier than the target. Type weakness: water, ground and rock type Pokemon moves. But as Tepig evolves, it is also weak against psychic type because of the addition of the fighting type. Now, Tepig in his evolution line has not got many reliable fighting type moves, so it's good to resort to TMs or move tutors if possible. And don't forget that Ember, as a Pokemon X and Y, learns the highest base power of all fire type attacks: Blast Burn. Like Snivy, Tepig is one of my favorite Pokemon, you know the ones there. So throughout his journey, like Snivy, you need Pokemon that can complement its weakness, not only in type wise but stat wise as well. Oshawott, riding the waves of destiny. With Oshawott, we dive into the depths of the Unova waters. Balanced in stats and armed with the water type advantage, Oshawott evolves into the majestic Samurott. The benefits of choosing Oshawott are evident in his adaptability, conquering challenges with grace and power. As we traverse the waves, Aqua Jet becomes our swift companion, Razor Shell our precision blade, and Ice Beam our chilling triumph, you know the ones there. However, Oshawott's journey is not without its cons, with a weakness to grass type moves and limited resistance. Yet, fear not, for Oshawott's adaptability allows us to employ tactics that leverage its water typing against early game opponents, making it a versatile and powerful companion on our adventure. Oshawott in its evolution line stays as a pure water type like Squirtle's and Totodil's evolution line until Generation 8 Pokemon Legend Arceus was released. Now Oshawott evolves into Dewott at level 17, then into Samurott at level 36. Stat focus: Oshawott has balanced stats, leaning slightly towards special attack. Strategy: Oshawott's moves like Aqua Jet provides priority, Soul Dance which increases the user's attack stats by 2 stages, Revenge, a decent fight type move, despite that Revenge deals damage as a decreased priority move, causing Oshawott to attack after other Pokemon that are using ordinary priority moves, and Ice Beam covers its grass type weaknesses, and also water type moves with the result of strong same type attack bonus moves. Oshawott learns Razor Shell, a water type move with a high critical hit ratio that may lower the opponent's defense and good for same type attack bonus. We spoke about ice type moves before like any other water type Pokemon, but have you ever seen a water type Pokemon like Samurott? Oshawott Final Evolution learning Mega Horn, a strong bug type move via Move Reminder, and a good powerful fighting type move Superpower from the move tutor? Say less. Type weakness: grass and electric type Pokemon moves. So you know when to actually bring Oshawott or Dewott or Samurott out. And don't forget that as of Pokemon X and Y, Samurott learns the highest base power of all water type attacks, Hydro Cannon. Like Tepig and Snivy, Oshawott is one of my favorite Pokemon, so throughout its journey, Oshawott needs a partner that can complement its weakness, not only in type wise but stat wise as well. Oshawott lacks the highs and lows of Snivy and of Tepig. I consider this as a safe option rather than the other two and would recommend Oshawott highly for beginners. The thing about Oshawott and its evolution line is that it is one of the best HM users ever. If you don't know what these are, not to worry, you know them ones there, you know, like that, you will know soon enough because it is really important. From Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 and onwards, their base experience yield was raised to 62 to bring them in line with the other starter Pokemon in the series. Superior, Embark and Samurott all share the same base stat total of 528. So as your journey unfolds, the choices we make shape not only our team but also our connection with the Pokemon we choose. Snivy, Tepig and Oshawott offer not just typing and movesets but unique stories of growth and triumph. So fellow Mandem, as you set forth on your adventure, remember that it is not just about becoming the champion, it's about the bonds we forge and the stories we create with our chosen companions. Remember to adapt your strategy based on the gyms you encounter, your rivals, the trainers all over the region, your personal preferences, and the overall synergy of your team. May your journey through the new Unova be as diverse and exciting as the Pokemon that walk beside you. Happy exploring! So guys, you can let me know in the comments below if you want me to get all 3 starters and we'll see if it's wise to do so. Now, wow, all of these Pokemon, Oshawott, Tepig and Snivy are some of my favorite Pokemon. I like Snivy, I like Tepig, I like Oshawott, them ones there. I like all 3 of them. I actually had the chance here to use all 3 before and they were awesome. So I've made my decision that I'm gonna go for someone that is gonna be part of the Dun bunch, the OG. That's it. I'm gonna choose my boy, the Dun, Tepig. Now our adventures can now finally commence. Oh wow, you Tepig are a perfect match. By the way, would you like to give a nickname to the Pokemon you chose? No. I'm going to leave it right there, guys, as a no for now, and we'll see how it goes here when we go through our travels around the Unova region. You know, them ones there. Oh, okay, gotcha. You're not going to give a nickname. Now, you've got your Pokemon, so I'm going to give it this, too, a Pokédex. That's calm, fam. You know, like that. Bianca now have the Unova Pokédex. Big man thing. Let's run that because I got all sorts of Pokédex like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Carlos, Alola, Gala, Paldea, Finhu, guys, Finhu as the first AI, VR, AR, MR Finhu phone, and now Unova. That's a whole collection of Pokédex. You know them ones there. Anyways, let me click next. You want to know what it does? The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you have encountered. So Professor Juniper wants you to carry this Pokédex to visit a lot of places and meet a lot of Pokemon in the Unova region. Thank you so much, Bianca. Now guys, the mechanics of changing time of day, this was introduced in Generation 2, having morning, afternoon and night, like what you just saw just now. And this has been a major component in most games released after Generation 2. Oh, smack, Tyson! Hey, how long are you planning on keeping me waiting anyway? Hey, what's that? So that's your partner, huh? That's great. My sister already said so, but take really good care of your Pokemon. Got it? What's that you're holding there? It's a Pokédex. Please give me a Pokédex too. I want to get stronger. If I have a Pokédex, I can learn more about Pokemon. That'll make me tougher, right? Let's keep it a buck. Tyson is right. You know them ones there. Who are you again? I'm Tyson. I'm gonna travel the Unova region with my Pokemon partner in order to search for something very important. Well, okay. I don't really get it, but I'm going on a journey. It's always good. Anyway, I just happen to have another Pokédex on me. It looks like Pokemon distribution has really changed compared to 2 years ago. So the more the merrier. Yeah, she means Black and White and other ones there. A lot of things have changed, you know, with Bianca and Cheren, guys. You know what, the Cheren has changed a lot. You know the ones there. Anyways, let's go. Huh? Oh, smack. Oh, so Tyson wants to face me then, because I can hear that Pokemon theme right there, because as you can hear. Let's see how good a trainer you are. I'll use my Oshawott that I raised from an egg. So let's do this. So it's Bianca versus Tyson, as you can see right there. Now guys, this is the first battle from Pokemon Black and White 2 will be against your rival slash friend in a bet to see who has the better Pokemon and who is the better trainer. As well as in these battles, they are fully animated throughout the entire battle. As you can see right there, I'm bringing out my Tepig right there, the Dawn right there. The second since the first version of Pokemon Black and White. Your rival will always have the Pokemon that is stronger than yours, guys. Just keep that in mind, you know, the ones there. And also something that you don't hear every day, that Tyson, your rival slash friend, has also raised his Pokemon from an egg. Now I wish I got Tepig from an egg. That would be cool, isn't it? Because you know the bond between trainer and Pokemon, sick, isn't it? Anyways, let's use Tail Whip right there. Okay, so he's gonna use Tackle. Whoa, less at that. Oshawott do have Tackle. Anyway, let's get Tail Whip right there. Get the defense down. Nice one. Okay, now I'm going to choose Tackle right there. Ooh, Oshawott is doing Tackle. I guess that Tepig is slow a little bit, isn't it? Anyway, but then we get Tepig to do Tackle. Let's see if that Tail Whip actually worked, and it did. I won't forget the pain you just put my partner through. Oh, let's see about that, Tyson. Anyway, so I'm going to do Tackle again. Come on, Tepig, come on. Okay, so Tepig does Tackle right there. And you can see, guys, actually the Tail Whip is working. But also, Oshawott is doing Tail Whip. Actually, he is going to do it because that will able to get my HP down, you know. Anyway, but let's see if Tepig will do the job. I'm doing Tackle right there. Ooh, but Oshawott is doing Tackle before I will. Okay, ooh. Okay guys, you can hear that soundtrack that actually is gone to this point here of the battle, and it's telling you that it is an emergency. And also we have got Oshawott down right there, as you can see. And there we go, Tepig is level 6 right here. That Don is one step closer to greatness. Man, Tepig is a baller, you know, the ones that was good. He was saucing Oshawott. Man, ooh, almost level 7. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna make you stronger, stronger and stronger, you know, the ones there. Now guys, just to remind you right there guys that, you know, the text, you know, you saw that actually it was a little bit fast for me to read, or you guys to read it if you're reading it. This is the reason why guys, that in the beginning why I ended up here leaving the text speed here as mid, is because of that. So that way you're able to read, you know, the text, or what, you know, what your opponent is saying after battle. And guys, don't forget, and that is called auto scroll, because I didn't press anything there, it just did it by itself. But don't worry guys, I will put it as fast later on in our travels, because you know it can be difficult here to read here when, you know, when the setting here is fast, you know, the ones there. So let's keep that a buck, you know, because that is fast, and for us, man, to even read that. So yeah. And guys, you can hear it right there guys, like a different version, like a alternative version here to the battle theme, as we heard when we were battling Tyson. It was a sick, you know, soundtrack right there as we were facing Tyson right there, man. That battle theme was sick, and I can't wait to hear it again. Anyways, let's see what Tyson wants to plug in. He says, I lost. This is different than battling with wild Pokemon. Well, whatever. I'm just happy to know you're a trainer I can count on each and every time, Tyson. But relax, big man, let's not do that. It's a two-way thing here, because even though Bianca and you are rivals, you know, friends, she's counting on you as well. You know them ones. Anyway, big ups here to Tyson, you know what it is. And also guys, that battle was absolutely wavy, fam. You know the ones there, because the thing about it is that in that battle right there, I knew the Don Tepig was slow. Big man thing, because Growlithe had to be done to lower Oshawott's defense to even get a chance, fam. I knew that Oshawott had tackle, and also I did say tail whip, innit, to lower the HP. But what I was trying to say is that tail whip will eventually reduce, you know, the HP, or let's say Tepig will receive more damage as soon as Oshawott hits Tepig due to lowering Tepig's defense. So what I would say to Tyson is, hold that, you know, the ones there. I put him into a spliff in the first battle right there. Anyways, the Pokemon Center is the same no matter where you are. Let's go inside. Okay. So here we are guys, we are at the Pokemon Center for the first time. Okay, I will show you around the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center heals Pokemon for free. You should bring your Pokemon here anytime they are weak. Oh, low in health, that's what she meant in terms of hit points. I will heal your Pokemon. Hand me your Pokeballs for a second. Hey, nice. Grazie, arrivederci. This square thing is a PC. Any trainer is free to use it. You can deposit Pokemon in it. Also, you can withdraw Pokemon from it. I hope that all the trainers don't use the same account, you know, the ones that I'm pretty much sure that we use some kind of like a trainer card, we put it into the PC, and then obviously, you know, our Pokemon who are on standby or who are in the Pokemon storage are able to, you know, to withdraw and deposit Pokemon. Not like any trainer can use the can use the PC and use our Pokemon and put it back into the PC. You know, the ones there. But you know, the ones that Bianca, man, we'll beat them eventually. The next thing's over here. Follow her. Wow, look at that guy, the Pokemon right there, because as you can see what Bianca just said, here you can buy and sell many different items. The Pokeballs you use can catch Pokemon can also be bought at the Pokemart. That is absolutely brilliant, because I cannot wait to catch some Pokemon here. And then also she says, here Bianca, I give you some Pokeballs. There you go guys, we got Pokeballs right there, fantastic stuff. And I wonder how many Pokeballs Bianca has given Bianca, you know. Next up, I'll show you how to use those Pokeballs. Follow me. Okay, we will follow Bianca later on, guys, but first I want to check here how many Pokeballs Bianca gave me. Oh, 10! Oh, slap! That's actually really good. Oh, that's really good. Because remember, because in Pokemon Emerald, it gave us 5. And then, you know, in the university we had, and then I remember I had to go and get some more. That's really good stuff. I guess that's actually the new addition that they brought into Generation 5 right there. 5, that's actually brilliant stuff. Yeah. Nice one. So 5 right there. Anyway, let's check out these Pokemon right there. Hello. May I help you? Okay, let's see. So guys, in the beginning of our journeys right here, guys, you can see that all we have and all we can get right now here from the Poke Clark here is Pokeball and Potion right there, guys. As we go into our journeys, as well as getting our first gym, our first gym badge shop like that, it will unlock more items to buy. But in reality, what happened is that we're qualified to buy more items, let's say. So then this is what the Poke Clock can only give to trainers who hasn't got their first badge or hasn't traveled much. It's Pokeballs and Potions. But I'm gonna get 2 potions. Don't hold me back, you know the ones there. I'm gonna get 2. You know the ones there, because it's not like having Pokemon Emerald, like, you know, you can go to the PC and then there's a potion hidden there. You know, that kind of reward of when you search around. Right there. So guys, I got a potion right there, and I'm pretty much sure that we'll get more in our journey around the Unova region. That's the reason why I'm only getting 2, because I'm gonna go 11 like what we just saw right there. Okay, so we've got our first partner for our journeys in the Unova region, and also we managed to explore this beautiful city, and also Bianca have gave us some Pokeballs right there, guys. Fam, I'm doing a shameless thing, you know the ones there. Anyways, so next time in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, we go towards Route 19, where Bianca will be showing us how to catch Pokemon with the new Pokeball she just gave us. So take care of yourself, bless, peace, see you guys then.